suddenly scatter, indicating something larger might be approaching.
Andre's out on one of the wings. We're keeping our eyes out.
Looks like he sees something.
Whoa! Where?
Oh my god, I see it. Incoming. Watch out, Andre.
Ugh.
Shark Week. They've been doing Shark Week for 35 years. Wow.
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
Wait.
Shark attack survivor Paul DeGelder and underwater cinematographer Andre Musgrove both join us live to talk about all things sharks. Thank you guys for being with us.
Good morning.
Pleasure, guys.
Hey, good morning.
Some amazing footage there. We'll get to the cinematography in a second. Paul, let's start with you. You survived a shark attack. Tell us about it. And geez, you're still going in the water?
Yeah, people want to talk about having a bad day at work. Try turning up and getting eaten alive. Not so much fun. But I was in the Navy doing my job, and a 10-foot bull shark decided to eat me for breakfast. But fortunately, I did not die. My teammates kept me alive. I had emergency surgery to remove the rest of my leg. I lost my hand. But a lot of good has come out of it, so I can't even be mad at it. And now I get to work on Shark Week, so kind of won in the end.
What is most misunderstood about sharks? We're hearing so much more about them, it seems, this year than ever before.
People think that they're just mindless killers and that they need to be afraid of them. They don't. They live in this ocean. There's no, it's not shark infested. That's their home. That's where they live. So as the most intelligent species, as we like to assume we are, maybe we should take it upon ourselves to work out how we can stay safe, and also let the sharks be sharks, because they play such a vital role in the oceans and the ecosystem.
Andre, we saw a clip there. Was that you that was in the water? Were you in one of those cages like Richard Dreyfuss in Jaws? Or what are you doing? Are you protected when you go down there?
Yeah, so in that clip there, I was in what we call the Shark Dome. Free diving mixed with some diving bell technology like they did in the old days. And it's an innovative new tool that we have to get closer to sharks than ever before. Being able to go down there without the noisy bubbles from scuba gear, utilizing my free diving ability to hopefully get some samples of these sharks and get some tags. And it's really cool. And in that clip, we were there at night, which makes it feel like you're on some kind of like space station down there underneath the water. Everything's super quiet and you're spending time in the water with these massive animals.
Wow.
Are we seeing sharks interact more with humans on their territory, or do we just know about it more?
I think it's more documented. We have an exploding population of people all around the globe, and all of these people now have a little video camera with them at all times, always ready to press that trigger button and record something that's happening. So I think it's documented more, and that's why we're seeing it more.
So I don't know which of you can answer this. What's the most dangerous shark? Is it the great white, like we all assume, or is that your biggest risk when you go in the waters off of Florida or something?
I mean, when it comes to what you want to pin as the most dangerous shark, you can really only go, I guess, based on the statistics. I personally wouldn't say there's a most dangerous shark. There's a shark that had more encounters and negative encounters with people, but sharks are just there doing shark things. We're going in their space to spend time. There's a lot more people going in the ocean now than I think ever before. As Paul said, great point. Everybody has a video camera now, so these things might have been happening before. Sharks have always been there, but there's just been less recorded data of it. But I don't think that should affect people going in the ocean with these animals, or just going in the ocean to the beach. Like, that's where they live. We live on land. Just gotta kind of respect them.
And real quickly, Paul, we heard, if you're faced with a shark, you punch it in the eye or the gill or something?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, if you're faced with any predator, whether like it's a dog or a bear, I think punching in the face is probably just going to upset it a little bit more. Plus, we don't want to hurt them. And, you know, if you punch it, their heads are extremely hard. So you're probably going to hurt yourself as well. The safest thing you can do is maintain eye contact with the shark for as long as possible while you make your way out of the water. If that becomes impossible, then you use your fins, if you're wearing fins, to create separation between you and the shark. And if it comes even closer, then the last ditch attempt is you grab it by the head and the top of the nose, you push it away, and you show it that you're a big bad predator, just like it. You know, the only time you want to be punching a shark is if it actually has you in its jaws.
Wow. Well, thank you both for joining us. Shark Week is back. Always good. It starts July 23rd. Check out discovery.com for details. Paul, Andre, thank you both so much for being with us.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.